Hey, what's going on, everyone? Steve here at the TheDjLab, and the war started yesterday. There's a little bit of a online war happening as we speak, and it's all about DJ equipment. So I'm gonna wait it out a couple of minutes, wait for you guys to get in here, but it's crazy, man, that this war has broken out because a new piece of DJ equipment has come out, and now you got people claiming, yeah, dude, the war because the fanboys, you got the Pioneer DJ fanboys, and you got the Rane fanboys. And now these guys are starting to have a little bit of an online battle because people are saying, why did we need this Rane performer? Why'd you guys rip off the Rev 7? You copied them. You made a Rev 8. It's all kinds of stupid shit going on. Just dumb. People are going back and forth about this fight. What's going on, Willie Dynamite 843? Just ordered your Rane performer, dude. You are going to be so fucking happy with it. May I suggest something? Might I suggest you get yourself a skin? Fuck, this thing's heavy. Shit, that was some work there. Go to 12-inch skins. Use the code TheDjLab. I think you save 20%. Maybe it's a little bit more. You save a little bit of bucks. Goddamn Rane performer looks so nice with the skin on it. Mojax has the best skin on his. He's got the Beat Source blue. Yeah. 12-inch skins. Exactly. Yeah, you won't regret it. Like, it's a nice unit in black. It's nice. When you put the skin on it, it just pops. Especially on camera. Hopefully I'm not dropping any frames here or anything like that. I haven't really checked the stream. What's going on, Lewis? Wants to buy a V10 LF. Let me tell you something. I know a couple of people that are selling an LF, and they're having a real fucking hard time because, and I thought about buying an LF, and the reason I didn't, I thought, what if I want to sell it down the road? Does that extra little bit of fader really make a difference? Like, most people, I don't necessarily use a crossfader, but it's there if I want to. And when you don't have it, you might miss it. Or someone comes over to play and they're used to using a crossfader and you don't have it. So me personally, I think it's better to have than to not have. If I was, I think they make a rotary kit for the V10. Someone out there makes one. And I thought about that too. So I don't know this whole LF thing. I don't know how much better it's going to be for you. So the fanboy war, it's just literally a couple of people are out there. Yeah, exactly. It's competition. And you know what? It's not even competition. I wouldn't even call it competition. There was a time that Rane DJ or Rane in music, Dead in DJ, that there was a bit of a, let's go to war. Let's fight. By the way, I need to check my mic levels. I've been noticing, considering how good this microphone is, I changed a couple settings. And I don't know if I made it better, I made it worse, if it's too loud, too quiet. So let me do a check 1, 2 here. This microphone is, I changed a couple settings. Thanks, Willie. And I was tempted to do my whole landscape thing versus portrait, but the channel does better in portrait. I know a lot of people rather I have landscape, and there is a way for me to do both. I'm just I'm not on it today. So, anyways, here's the big thing. The Rev 7 is for certain DJs. You know, different shoes for different feet. That was something that Pre-Young Joni said to me, which made total sense. Not every, like Nike Air Max. I have a pair. I fucking hate them. They hurt my feet like a motherfucker. I've tried on several pairs of Nike running shoes. They all feel like shit to me. Completely shit. And other people fucking love them. Obviously, they must be pretty good or they wouldn't be as big as they are. But I can't wear them. Same with DJ controllers. You might get a DJ controller that you really like and your best friend fucking hates it because they have a different style. There's certain effects they like to use, the workflow that they're used to. And I have a lot of different equipment here. For me personally, the Rev 7 was not the controller for me, and I fucking kind of knew it going into it because it was designed and all the feedback and all the DJs that they consulted were all competition scratch DJs. It was designed like they should have called that thing the Pioneer DJ Scratch 7 because it's a scratch DJ unit. Now, lots of people use it. You don't have to be a scratch DJ, but there was some things on that I didn't necessarily enjoy. And I think a lot of people who bought the Rev 7 that aren't scratch DJs, they bought it for the same reason I bought it, because it has motorized platters and you like the look of it. That was me. You know, I have Denon SE 6000s. I had the 6000s. Then I swapped my friend because he was putting his on an angle. He had the motorized ones. They wouldn't work on an angle. And I fucking love them. Not a scratch guy, but I love the spinning platter. Just makes me happy. So this Rane Performer, same thing. Spinning platter is fucking fantastic on it. They didn't copy. Nobody copied anyone. That's like saying Samsung copied Apple or Apple copied Samsung with their phones. Like, or all the TVs look the same. At some point, shit looks the same. And guess what? Nobody copied Pioneer DJ. You know why? In music, Rane especially, and Newmark, they've been in the motorized platter game long fucking time ago. Long before Pioneer DJ, Alpha Theta ever thought about a spinning platter. And I heard a story about how the engineers at Pioneer DJ went up to the guys at End Music and they're like, why are you doing motorized platters? They didn't think they'd ever take off. They literally thought, who needs a spinning platter? We got CDJs. Look at all the sales of all the Pioneer DJ equipment and controllers with no spinning platter. So nobody thought these guys were ever going to make a spinning platter. Never. And they did. And people liked it. But guess what? Now we have another controller on the market that, me personally, if it had been my company, maybe I would have kept the Newmark thing and kept the Newmark NS7 IV. It's kind of what it reminds me of. So Willie Dynamite 843, you had the NS7 III and you got the Ring 1. Question for you. Did that feel like an upgrade to you? Because I had the NS7 II, which was pretty much the same. And I loved that thing. And then I got the Ring 1 and I wasn't exactly, I don't know, I wasn't wowed by it. It wasn't like my favorite. I didn't buy it. It was just a loaner, right? And it wasn't really my favorite system in the world because I'm not a scratch DJ. And maybe the platters were too close. It wasn't big enough. I don't know. I felt like I was missing a bunch of shit. Just didn't feel the same to me. Now, stem splits with the Rane 4, I wasn't a fan of the Rane 4 either. The build quality felt a little something off. I don't know. I don't want to talk shit about it, but it just didn't feel like, I don't know. Something felt weird to me. Didn't hate it, didn't love it. And then I got this Rane Performer, and from the moment I touched it, I fucking loved it. You know, the faders feel really good because it's basically like having, 5 crossfaders. Got a crossfader on the upfader. You can bounce them around. You can do all kinds of shit with that crossfader. It's just smooth like fucking butter. Or you can tighten up the magnetic tension adjustment and make it a little bit more grippy. I'm not really a fan of a grippy fader. I want it smooth with a little bit of resistance. And the whole magnetic thing, I don't know. I played around with it. It's a magnet. It didn't feel like I was going to get exactly what I was looking for. I keep looking over at it because I'm trying to think what. Yeah, and there's my problem. I honestly believe, I think the Newmark NS7 III was like the height, the top of the fucking peak of build quality, innovation, and everything you need. Dedicated hot buttons, a touch strip to scrub through your track. The big one for me, this is a fucking super big pet peeve. I come from the old days of Tractor, right? Where you could take multiple effects and do combo effects where you could say, I want this here, this knob here, that knob there, and I'm going to hit one knob and I'm going to like combine the ingredients, my little recipe of effects to create something. And with the NS7 III and the 2, you had the 3 independent parameter knobs for each of your effects, and you could engage all of your effects at the same time. Well, you can't really do that with this Performer. The 1 parameter knob moves all 3 of those knobs at the same time. So you can't give a little bit of reverb with a certain delay and a certain filter to create something. You can't do that. That's a big miss. I was actually trying to see if I could do some other knobs. And I did. Like I'm never going to use the microphone on the thing, for instance. So technically, I could use 3 knobs at the top of the mic for the one side of the effects, and I could use the 3 knobs at the front for the other side of the effects. But it's just not a good workflow, right? So it does feel like to me, these guys rob us of buttons and knobs all the time. We had touch capacitive stuff. Remember we had touch capacitive EQs to kill the EQs? They took that away. Maybe because people didn't use it. I didn't really use it, but I paid for it. You know what I mean? Didn't matter if I used it. It was nice to know it was there if I wanted to use it. Knob robbers, yes. Willie Dynamite. You can save parameters with the Performer for each individual effect. Well, not necessarily. So here's something. Mojax talks about this yesterday on the Tweaks Music Tips on their Twitch stream. And he said, and then I had to reach out to him. He's like, no, I was wrong. On the S11, he's got 3 buttons, 3 effect buttons set up for different echoes at different parameters. Fucking genius. Never thought about that. On this thing here, and I'm hoping I'm going to talk to the engineers and I'm going to ask them if they can do this in a firmware update. Because if Mojax wants it, I'm sure they'll probably do it. But if you could program 3 of those buttons or all the buttons to all be one effect with different parameters so you can just jump around between your echoes, that would be fucking fantastic. And here's what's weird now. So you've got a Rane Performer. It's got a boatload of effects. Honestly, there's a lot of effects in there I'm never going to use. It's like a spice rack. Just because you got 40 spices doesn't mean you're going to use them all. You're going to just pick out what you want and say fuck the rest. And now you got Serato with all these new effects. At what point does it end? At what point do you just say, fuck, how many effects do you need? All the top DJs ask any one of these guys. They're asking Cleveland Terry. They're asking Mojax. These guys are like echo guys. Echo delays. You want to do a transition? Echo. Echo's your friend. So this big war. Let me talk about the war a little bit more. Where's my phone here? Right. It's better to have them and not need them than to not have them. You got it. Yeah, TheDjLab's got one new follower. How about that? Where did I see that? Unreal. Ah, here it is. This guy, Chris Starks. Shout out, Chris. The guy writes, I love Rane and Pioneer products. I am, however, disappointed on Rane copying or imitating the Rev 7. I was hopeful that Rane would be innovative and give us a follow-up to the Rane 1. I personally don't need screens on my platters or a whole bunch of stupid knobs. I don't need a Rev 8 from Rane. I believe this shows no creativity and laziness on Rane's part. I definitely have no interest in buying a bulky unit that copied off its competitor. Do better, Rane. This is just my honest opinion. What's this guy on crack? Sorry, Chris, but stem split, creativity, stem controls, stem split, the effects. What the fuck you talking about, man? The fuck you talking about? No innovation. The fucking stem splits, man. Stem splits. You heard me. I don't see anyone else doing that shit. Fuck. Like, fuck. Who the fuck? Who are you to be talking shit about Rane? Honest to God. No, I don't agree with you either, man. And you know what? So he's got, so look at this. Look at this picture. That's him, right? And someone writes, you're really going to complain about stupid knobs when you have an external mixer? With 45 plus knobs like you're mixing for a band? Developing the new motorized pliers was very difficult. No way laziness on the engineer from InMusic. Be happy with your Rane 1 and the updated Serato effects. My son will learn on this. The spindle got in the way of my beat juggling. This guy writes, who is this? Worst post of the year. Give him an award. Look what he's using and making serious statements like that. Jesus Christ. This was the war. Then someone writes copying and they show, yeah, copying. Look at that. NS71. NS71. I can tell you something. Here's Here's what I wish they would do. Yeah, STEM EQ. DJV squared, you got it. STEM EQ. Like, fucking wow. Oh, this guy writes, oh, DJ Quartz. DJ Quartz unboxed this thing from Long McQuaid. Long McQuaid, here in Canada, posted their goddamn video, their review video, at midnight. Literally 10 hours before the release. Good job. Good job, Long McQuaid. You see, the 72 existed before the S11. So you want to talk about copying? Fucking Pioneer copied the goddamn Rane mixers all day, every day of the week. Copy, copy. Roger copy. And the Rane one was out there before the Rev 7. Ah. So good. And then there's people that say they don't like the screen and the wheel. It gives me Rev 7 vibes. I don't like looking at my fucking Samsung phone. You know why? It gives me iPhone vibes. It's a fucking black square. A rectangular black. Oh, it's a black rectangle in my hand. Shiny black rectangle. Fucking gives me iPhone vibes. Fuck it. Fuck those vibes. Hey, don't forget, you weirdos, up there in the top corner. I think it's that top corner, to be honest, if I think about it correctly. There's the 3 dots. You click on those 3 dots. There's a drop down menu. There's a picture of a fucking thumb. You can click that motherfucker and give the old man a like, because I'm preparing my shit for tomorrow. Oh, here's a fucking ad coming up. I'm preparing my shit for tomorrow. I'm DJing a multicultural festival thing where I'm doing music in between, plus the music for the dancers, right? And there we go, 12-inch skins. Look at this. You see, we got some real nerdy shit going. So S9 came up before the 72, but the S9 was copied from the MPC NS7 prototype. Had pads in the center of the mixer. There was an NS7 MPC prototype. Someone needs to show me a goddamn picture of this. He's DJ. I never watch on a phone. This is just down the bottom on a laptop. Unfortunately, I've done both. I've done this stream in portrait. I've done it in landscape. The numbers don't lie. People like watching on their phone. So, for now, I do a lot of phone things. So sad. $3,000 camera so I can make a little tiny version of me on top of your fucking phone. Smart, right? Need all that resolution. Oh, by the way, I just got to say, it's not really a rant or a bitch because I haven't really reached out. But yesterday when I saw Tweaks Music Tips doing their Twitch stream, and I saw they had Jake from, not from State Farm, Jake from In Music was on there. Mojax, Cleveland Terry. And I'm looking at the screen thinking, they're all talking about the Rane Performer and what they like about it and stuff. Well, I got a non-disclosure agreement signed. I've got one sitting here. How come I wasn't on there? I got this $3,000 camera, $700 mic. There's no good reason why Kova can't invite me onto his stream sometime, you know? Like, we've talked. We've talked on the phone. DJ Ferns, good question. How do players react when switching between decks 1, 3, 2, 4 with one deck playing? I don't even notice. They seem to work. There's some strange magic going on in there, but they work. Willie Dynamite. So you see, actually, the guy who won the skin for my channel fucking just happens, like, he's a long-time viewer. He lives in Toronto, worked out for me. And because of Long McQuaid fucked that whole competition up, to be honest. Because while I was sleeping, this guy here, Serato, not Serato, I'm losing my mind here. Long McQuaid, while I was sleeping, releases the video saying, today's the day, come get your shit. Well, this guy has been watching the internet like a hawk, and he kept asking me, and I wouldn't tell him shit. But he scopes out Long McQuaid, saying it's available. I'm still sleeping. As I'm doing my stream, you know what this guy's doing? He's at the door. He's at the door of Long McQuaid getting one. And takes a picture and sends it. Hey, I'm the first one. Well, fuck. So he got the skin. And yeah, the TheDjLab has a coupon code. I don't remember how much that is. I don't know what the deal is on that. And Turf, all I can say, if you have a Rev 7, if you want the stem split, if you don't like where your pitch control is, you don't like that 33-45 button getting in your fucking way all the time, you might like this. I just personally, 18%. Holy fuck. It's like 18% salt. Every bit helps. It's true. Yeah. So, right. I'm not here to say this is the Rev 7 killer. But it might be. It fucking might be the Rev 7 killer, because maybe, like me, a lot of people bought that Rev 7 and it, because they want the motorized plotters, and maybe they're not competition scratch guys and they don't really like the fucking workflow. I didn't love the workflow. It had some wicked effects. It's got really nice sound and effects, but I'm pretty happy with the performer. Pretty goddamn happy with it. The big question is, when am I going to use it? I got so much gear here. Let me tell you, this says it all. I've got CDJ 3000s, SC 6000Ms. I've got the fucking Euphonia mixer. I got the V10. I had the A9. I sold my A9. I sold a pair of CDJ 3000s. I've got 1200s. I have an S11. I've got the Denon DJ Go. I have the engine, the Denon DJ fucking Prime 4 Plus sitting right in front of me right now, as I've been working on for tomorrow. And all of this equipment, people think I'm like DJing like a motherfucker in here all day long because I got nothing else to do. I'm playing Fortnite. And yesterday, I did 4 fucking live streams. Each stream was over an hour long, DJing. I never do that, man. DJ Farns, I did not skin my Euphonia because nobody's got a skin yet for it. I will. As soon as I get the opportunity. I'm tempted to go to the dollar store, get some fucking Mac Tac, and do it myself, to be honest. But it was a thought for a joke. Oh, Turf Daz. Am I keeping the performer? That's a great fucking question. That is a great question. I I want to. I want to keep it. Yeah. Event stream team. You got the 6000M, the S11. That's a good combination. And now the Performer. A good call selling your Rane 4 because I got a suspicion that you're going to see a whole boatload of these things come up online soon. And hey, you know what? It's a lighter unit. I don't think if you have a Rane 4, there's some people crying that they got ripped off. I don't think you need to really jump out and buy one, but I do got to say the new faders are so fucking good. And I know the Rane 4, the old Rane 4 faders, they were okay. Just like you and my Prime 4. I wish a Prime 4 Plus, they would have put those goddamn faders in the Prime 4 Plus because, you know, after using it all day yesterday and then I hop on the Prime 4 Plus today, and I'm like, I like the Prime 4 Plus. All in one. I like the tilting screen. I like looking at one screen. There's a lot of things I love about this Prime 4 Plus. But, yeah. I don't know what to say. Thanks, Sir Willie. I haven't even checked out Event Stream Team. I don't know who they are. I'll have to look them up. I get all kinds of people on here that are like, you know, way more famous than me, and I don't know who the fuck they are. It's kind of funny. Shout out DJ Cooper from Scotland. You got a Flex 4. And you know what? Hey, I've always said, it doesn't matter what you have for a controller. It's how you use it. I'm not even that good of a DJ. I'm okay. I wouldn't even, there's people way better than me, way more creative. I'm a gear guy. I'm a gear nerd. I'm not really like, you know, super duper fucking amazing DJ doing tricks and shit. I'm definitely not fucking James Hype. I'm not going to dye my hair blonde and grow my beard out. I'm not doing that shit. Yeah, man. That Flex 4 is so fucking popular that they even made it in VR. And I was like, why? You know, I was really like, why would they make that in VR? But they do lessons in VR. And they do lessons on a Flex 4 because that's what people can afford, right? Makes sense. Yeah, like when I sold I love gear too. When I sold my A9, I was like, fuck, I was almost tears. Yeah, I'm definitely not laid back Luke. Thank fucking God. Well, I shouldn't say thank fucking God. Laid back Luke, I'm not going to talk shit or that much shit. Laid back Luke is smart fucking guy. He apparently, according to online sources, he's worth $10 million. That's, hey, you were $10 million from, and you've been around this long and you're still slightly relevant. Fucking good for you, dude. What's going on, Oregon? Solo? MRP DJ. I gotta like look past my camera, squinching at the screen back there to see what the fuck's going on. And you know what's funny about that Flex 4? It actually does fucking more than all this expensive gear. Can you believe it? You know, like it does that crossfader. It's got the smart crossfader shit. It's got the effect release, kind of like how an RMX 1000 has the effects release on it. It's got some shit on it that my fucking V10 doesn't have, my Euphonia doesn't have. The new Rane Performer doesn't have that shit. There's a lot of shit that Flex 4 they threw in it that you can't even do with a goddamn Flex 10. And I fucking hate Pioneer DJ for that. Sorry, Pioneer DJ. I like you guys as a whole. I just hate when you give better features to your cheap gear and you fuck the people with the good gear because you think, well, you're so goddamn good, you don't need that. Well, just give it to me. It's fucking software hardware unlock. This is what's so stupid. They lock down features in Rekordbox to only work with a $400 controller, and you plug in $15,000 worth of gear into your software, and I can't unlock the little cheat things? Come on. I still gotta say, man, here's what I'm hoping for. Virtual DJ support on Rane Performer. I heard there's a beta. I gotta reach out to these guys and say, give me that goddamn software, for fuck's sakes. I need that. I need virtual DJ with my Performer. And if I do get that, 12-inch skins is going to have to like hook me up with like a couple different skins, because another beef I have with this controller, I really hate when they got to throw the labels of everything all over it like it's a fucking NASCAR jacket or something. I know I'm using Serato. You can put Rane, so, you know, put your product. Why do you got to put Serato on there? Is it something with the licensing? You think that, you know, that's the deal? Like, you got to put our name on your shit. And that's what skins are good for. So, yeah. Maybe I'll get a future skin that doesn't say Serato on it, because I don't need to. I just don't need all this writing. That's why I like my Euphonia. My Euphonia just says Alpha Theta Euphonia. It's like minimal. I like it. Pioneer DJ gear is almost always overpriced. Yeah, well, you know, you get what you pay for, right? What's going on, Sean? And guess what? You're right. You don't have to stare at your damn laptop screen. But now you're going to be staring down at your goddamn platters. What's the difference? At least if you set up your screen the right way, you could be looking at the people and your screen. Now you got to like put your goddamn head down, and, you know, I'm losing my hair a little bit under here. I'm not going to take the hat off and show you. It's getting worse, to be honest. So I don't necessarily want to be popping my fucking head down all day either. What I would have preferred, let me tell you something. If they had made that thing with spinning platters and put the screens in, fuck it, whatever. But if I could have had a Prime 4 screen that tilted up, I would have been happy with that. I would have been happy with the fucking new Rane dashboard. Give me a 120 hertz display, run shit at 120 frames a second on that waveform. That would have been nice too. And what I don't get, like, if I was Serato, I'm a software company, why doesn't somebody make an all-in-one system and run Serato fucking right in it? How hard can that be? Can't be that difficult. You know, I've taken a Steam Deck. I'm going to make a video with the Performer and my Steam Deck running, because Steam Deck runs Serato no problem. Virtual DJ can run at 120 hertz. I didn't even know that. Huh. That's interesting. Um, are any manufacturers looking into carbon fiber casings? Could you imagine, man? Like my Pioneer DJ headphones. These puppies right here. Um, that's carbon fiber. That's carbon fiber right there. These bitches were expensive, man. Super expensive. You want carbon fiber? Just go get a wrap. Go get a skin with carbon fiber look and call it a day. Maybe a 4-channel Rev 7. No. No, you know what? They won't do a 4-channel Rev 7 because the Rev 7 was made for competition guys. No competition guy is running 4 turntables. Simple. There'd be no good reason. What are you saying is not carbon fiber? You say the headphones aren't carbon fiber? They're carbon fiber. Maybe the camera didn't pick it up. They're a little bit dirty, mind you. But right there is carbon fiber. So these are the HD. Holy fuck, I can't remember. I had to go look. HDJ X10C for carbon fiber. There was only 1,000 of these things made worldwide. And there was like 2 of them sent to Canada. In the Canadian market, there was 2. I've got 1. I don't know who has the other one. So, yeah. No. HDJ X10C. C, man. You've probably never even seen them before because there's only 1,000 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Steve rolls around like that with his carbon fiber headphones. Like some kind of asshole. You know what? It's supposed to have a different sound. Fucked if I know. I'll tell you something that about these headphones though. They had some special nanotechnology, some nano coating on I like the sound of the Sennies. I like the feel of these though. So these pads have this nano coating on them to protect so from sweat and disintegration and blah 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 blah. But look what happened to them. These fucking pads. I could go buy new pads, but they're expensive. And here's the problem. When people design these things, they got to realize a very good portion of people wearing them are men. And you got like you shave and an hour later you got fucking sandpaper. And you got them like this and you move them around and you have them on like that, you move around and they get fucking beat up. How does the mic sound on the Performer? Apparently, they fixed the mic problems. Me personally, I haven't tried the microphone on it. And the other thing I couldn't figure out, I gotta talk to the guys over at fucking Rane to see when I hooked up this thing, I couldn't figure out how to live stream with it. You know, I went into OBS, I saw the Rain Performer was there, but when I played sound, nothing happened. So I don't know what's up with doing live streams with this thing. So when I did my live stream, I just had like one speaker plugged into the RCA. So I don't have XLRs on these speakers. I'm using like these. I've got good speakers, and then I've got the Mackie, these little Mackie. What the fuck are they? Little battery powered jobs. And so I just didn't have extra XLR cables. So yeah, I was going one RCA into one speaker and one RCA into an audio 4 capture. And that's kind of how I was doing shit. The time here. I got so much shit to do. I got like my place is fucking written off from I got gear everywhere, cameras everywhere, wires galore. Gotta get some laundry done at some point. Cause I got the big day tomorrow. And fuck. I always get a little bit stressed out before doing one of these because I don't gig out a lot, you know what I mean? So if you're only doing like 1-2 things a year, there's always that. I think I know what I'm gonna play. I have an idea. I'm gonna be playing some like Latin house and some it's a multicultural festival. And typically I go there and I play like new disco, deep house versions of popular shit. And I'm kind of getting sick of that. So I'm like, you know what? I found a whole bunch of Latin house and tribal kind of things and shit that just it's cool, you know what I mean? Not like these people. Half the people are sitting down. No one's gonna be dancing in the fucking streets. It's not some Disney movie where I'm gonna be discovered. But it's just a scam. Because this whole event used to be on Canada Day and it was a huge event. And for some reason, they couldn't afford to do it anymore on that day to rent the square. So they do it on this multicultural day. And it's not the same. I look gay. What year are you from? I almost take that as a compliment. Fucking most gay guys I know are way better looking than me. So if you think I look gay, thanks. Thanks, man. Yeah, I got some Afrobeat stuff in there too. Look at that guy. Where's all the moderators in my goddamn group here? I don't really want to have to lean over. I don't want to have to lean over to the fucking goddamn computer. Grab my phone here. Fuck it. But guess what? If I look gay, um, you sound gay. I swear to God, you guys are so fucking old. You make me feel young. Who says that anymore? Who says you look so gay? We're gay. Yeah, I'm happy as fuck. If that's what you're referring to. Weird, man. Yep. I gotta play the goddamn national anthem fucking tomorrow too. Jesus Christ. And my girlfriend's getting her nails done near me. Just cutting into everything. Everything's getting cut. Mama Jikes. Oh my god. What's going on, Oregon? What's your technical question? I'm probably going, just to give you a heads up, I'm probably going to be jumping out of here like any minute because yeah. No, you can use any head shell. All the head shells are the same, and whatever cartridge and needle you want to use. You could even get yourself a pair of Orderphone Concords and save yourself all the bullshit. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to where are we here? All right, guys, there is the link to my PayPal. Not out here trying to cyber panhandle or anything, but I do put a lot of money into this channel, which I don't necessarily make. Strangely enough, it's a labor of love. I'm here to help people build a community and, shoot the shit, be slightly entertaining, hopefully. So if you are kind enough and you want to buy the old man here a coffee, a donut, a fucking, a dinner, something, you want to shoot a couple of bucks into my account, I'm always more than happy to take it. Oh, Jimmy Ray, what would be the performers competition? I would have to say an NS73, I think. But that's not really relevant anymore, so I don't know. Like I said, I don't think there's competition. You just got to try shit out. You just got to kind of. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Um, Man, if I could get $1 for every time someone subscribed. Thanks, Oregon. Nice seeing you back again as well too. So yeah. Girlfriend's getting her nails done. She wasn't planning on being in my neighborhood, but she's very close to me. So, like a good boyfriend, I said, "Hey, you want me to come see you while you get your nails done?" And I'm gonna run over and do that. Thanks for popping in here. To end everything here, just want to say the war between Pioneer DJ and Rane DJ, it's non-existent. You use whatever you want to use, whatever works best for you. Don't worry about who makes what. Just worry about the features and the functions you like for the way that you DJ, because it's not worth talking shit about each other. It really isn't. I have all kinds of Den and DJ gear. I got Rain gear, Pioneer DJ gear. I got it all. I love it all. Keep on making gear, and this old bastard will keep on buying it. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey Google, what time will it rain? Toronto weather radar.